From the Millersville University Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Kyle Elliott.
And I'm meteorologist Chris Mars.
Here with the medium range forecast and video discussion issued on Monday, May 12th. Well, Chris, congratulations on graduation.
Thank you.
You're an official meteorologist
now. It's weird
now.
to say that now.
Yeah, I know. I bet it feels good and strange at the same time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, taking a look out the window, the week is kicking off on a beautiful note, but unfortunately, things are going to deteriorate during the middle of this week, and it really looks like we're kind of in this active and unsettled pattern really through this upcoming weekend, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. We got some scattered showers and thunderstorms to talk about in the forecast here, but enjoy the weather today.
Yeah, really nice start to the week. But anyhow, let's jump right into things. So as we take a look at the Canadian model for 2 p.m. on Thursday, May 15th, as I discussed in the short term, we're going to have this slow-moving, large but disorganized upper-level low that's going to be trudging through the central Appalachians of mid-Atlantic states over the next 48 to 72 hours. That is going to really move offshore on Thursday, but there's still going to be some leftover energy across parts of the mid-Atlantic states. So as we take a look at the Canadian and the European model, they're both in really good agreement here. Still showing a few leftover isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms around mainly Thursday afternoon and evening. It's going to be a really warm and muggy day out there too, with highs in the mid to upper 70s and dew points in the low to mid 60s. You'll also notice on Thursday you have this larger, more organized storm system over the upper Midwest and the north central states. That's going to be moving into southern Canada and the upper Midwest late this week, and it's really going to cut off from the jet stream there and kind of become parked over that region. So as we move forward into Friday, what we're going to be dealing with from Friday into Saturday is this series of disturbances that's going to be rotating around the base of that larger upper level low and the upper level trough. One of those is going to move through the Commonwealth on Friday, and that will spark additional scattered showers and thunderstorms. The European model also shows this. There are some subtle differences though. You'll notice that the Canadian had that upper level low cut off over southern Canada. The European model cuts that off over the upper Great Lakes region. So that's going to be important as we get later into the weekend there. But you'll also notice on Friday, it's hard to see here, but there is another subtle disturbance over the south central United States. And Chris, it looks like that's going to bring some more showers and storms here on Saturday, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and as we get into Saturday, you can see here on the Canadian model, you can still that the upper low over near Hudson, the upper Midwest, but there are those storms, there's disturbances rotating around the base of the trough that's going to bring some scattered showers and thunderstorms to the region here on Saturday. And we can see this also echoed on the European model. There's not too much disagreement there, but the granular details on the rainfall amounts and exact timing of all this is still, we still don't know that yet because it's too far out, still several days out from that. As we move into Sunday, the Canadian model here, there are some differences in the modeling between the Canadian and European model. The Canadian model has a much warmer solution for us because the upper level low is much further to the north, so we have some of that southerly, southwesterly flow that's bringing in that moisture and warmer air into the region. So if that solution is correct, we should have highs around the low to mid 80s across the Commonwealth, and it'll be pretty dry across the area. However, the European model is a much cooler solution, and we're talking about highs still in the 70s generally, but there is some scattered showers and thunderstorms to the north because the low pressure area is much further south over New England. So we don't know which solution is going to work out just yet. However, we think that we're going to probably bet on the European model because of the higher skill scores with that particular model. But we still don't know all the details just yet, so stay tuned for updates.
Yeah, the Euro has definitely been doing better than the other large-scale global computer models over the last couple of weeks, so that's kind of why we lean toward the Euro, at least in recent times here. But details as far as any severe weather is concerned, timing of that potential severe weather, we really don't know that right now. I think if I were to take a stab at it, it looks like Friday or Saturday have the best chance of some isolated severe weather, but again, really highly uncertain at this point, so just stay tuned for details. So taking a look at the medium range forecast, mostly cloudy and humid on Thursday with an isolated shower or thunderstorm, high 76. Partly sunny, warm and humid on Friday with a chance of showers and thunderstorms, high 80. Pretty similar on Saturday, humid with a mix of clouds and sun with still a chance of a shower or thunderstorm, highs in the upper 70s. And then turning out partly sunny, drier, breezy, and a bit cooler on Sunday with highs in the mid 70s. Well, that'll do it for this edition of the Medium Range Forecast. Tune back in next Monday for the latest edition. Until then, stay dry and keep an umbrella handy through the rest of the week and the upcoming weekend.